This is Friday Night Metal on 1059 The Mountain and the Metal Queens podcast. I'm Steve Richards, where the riffs hit harder and the stories cut deeper on Friday Night Metal. Tonight's guest is Ana Haunt, the fierce and fearless voice behind the alt rock disruptors, The Haunt, formed in Fort Lauderdale by Ana and Max. The band has carved out a raw, emotionally charged sound since their debut EP in 2018, turning personal battles into anthems for a new generation of outsiders. From the breakout single All Went Black to the chaos and honesty of their latest album, New Addiction, the Haunt have toured internationally and continue to evolve with every release. The Hollow Crown Tour is on the horizon coming up in March and April. Ana Haunt, welcome.
Hi, how are you? Thanks for
Good.
having me.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
We're going to talk about some new
Yeah.
music you just released and the tour coming up. But first, you and Max started The Haunt when you were really young. What do you remember most about those early Fort Lauderdale shows?
They were super grungy and yeah, I don't really remember too much. I was really young. I was around like 11, 12 when we started, but I do remember playing shows and um yeah.
Writing music at such a young age can be pretty intense. When did you first realize that your voice had some power just beyond performing?
I don't think I realized that. I think maybe uh Max probably realized that because I was super shy when we first began, so I needed a little bit of a push, but I don't think I was the one to realize that in
How
general.
now your sibling dynamic is pretty central to the band, obviously, and how has that relationship shaped your creative process over the years?
Um, it's really helpful because we are always with each other and we're very close and spend all of our time together. So when we're writing, we just know exactly what each other is feeling. So it's easy to play off of each other lyrically. Yeah.
Your music has always balanced vulnerability with aggression too. Do you write more from raw emotion or from reflection after the fact?
Um, hmm. I think a little bit of both. I think it's definitely raw emotion, but it's usually after the fact. But I don't let things go easily, so I'm still feeling the same emotions from whatever I'm writing about months after it happened.
The new single you just released, Nervous Wreck. Are you a nervous wreck, Anna? What's the story behind this song?
Yes, I am. I am.
That says it all.
Yeah, so really that's just about me. Um, I am a wreck and I'm always nervous, so it's just I think that's the best way to describe myself.
The latest album, New Addiction, it feels pretty intense and unapologetic. What themes were driving you guys when you were writing this album?
We were going through a really hard time when we wrote it, so a lot of pain and suffering. And I think that's why people connect to it the way that they are right now, because it's like very raw emotion. And I think you can tell exactly what we're going through.
Yeah, tracks like Bad Omen, Teeth, and Own Me, they really hit hard on the lyric side. Is there one song on this album that felt especially vulnerable to release for you?
Y- yeah. Let me think about that. I feel like they all are. I get nervous for anything to come out, especially when we're writing about real situations that happen in our life. Um, I can't really remember all of them. What do you think?
Can't remember the songs.
I'm trying to remember the track list in my mind.
Well, if you're trying to think of the emotional ones, it's like Teeth.
Yeah, probably Teeth or
Teeth.
Own Me.
Yeah.
I think probably one of those, Teeth or Own Me.
You collaborated with Craig Mabbitt on Masochistic Lovers. How did that come together and what did he bring to the track?
Our producer, Kevin Thrasher, used to be in Escape the Fate, and he produced this whole record. So he just like sent it to him, we weren't originally looking for to have anyone on that song or anything. We had that song fully finished, and then it sort of was like a last minute idea, and he jumped on it and made the song like 10 times sicker. So that was amazing.
Your fans often talk about the emotional intensity of your live shows. What do you want people to feel when they leave a Haunt concert?
Inspired
Hmm.
and a little scared.
The Hollow Crown Tour is coming up here in March and April. What can fans expect from this next chapter on the stage?
Um, a lot of new music. We're gearing up to release a lot of new music, so that and great vibes. Yeah, we'll have been in Europe. We're actually leaving for Europe in about 2 weeks, so we're going from Europe straight to that tour. So we'll be tired, but we'll be ready to go.
And after this tour, Anna, what is next? Are you guys have a lot more new music in the works? You're going back in the studio, maybe an EP or album coming out later this year?
Yes, we're starting to release a lot of new music, so we'll be doing that. We're always in the studio, so there will just be hopefully an endless stream of new music forever.
All right. The tour is coming up, the Hollow Crown Tour for the Haunt and Anna Haunt from the Haunt. Raw honesty, powerful energy, and proof that music can turn struggle into strength. And be sure to check out their latest release, New Addiction, and also Nervous Wreck. That song, which is out now, and more new music to come this year from the Haunt. Anna, thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.